Well, let's show Yuri our poem.
Show Yuri? All right.
Yeah.
Let me make another save here. No real reason, but... Yuri, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting a harsh criticism starting out then.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Ah.
This is pretty good. Hey,
What?
all
Hey!
right.
Look what you did! Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday?
See, you gotta write from the heart, the soul, what's really on your mind.
That's why I took the pen and drew a little heart around my own heart.
Why do you think my poetry's all about subtlety? I want a bunch of money because that's what I want!
Straight from the heart, right onto the paper.
Doesn't have to be all that subtle, but come on.
Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears.
Exactly!
Try
Just let
letting
it
your
flow.
mind wander through your feelings.
That's what it was. It was all my feelings.
Write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind.
I want Nobuo-kun's ass!
That's a very intimate exercise. Yeah.
There's not enough, gay options in these types of games.
There are not. It's a very small niche for that.
Like, even for both genders, male and female alike.
That is also very true.
We gotta rely on, like, fan games in order to achieve that.
Well, at certain points, whenever there is kind of a gay anime or anything like that, people jump on it immediately because it's like, oh my god, something new?
Yeah, I think that would make more money than a goddamn thigh gap.
Yeah? Yeah, I'd see that. Oh, here we go.
Besides, I forget what it's called. Oh, I better read this first before I throw another reference at you. All right, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. What is this, Drek? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my raccoon onto the newly satisfied raccoon. The raccoon has been raccoon to raccoon me. You could raccoon that we've raccoon to each raccoon. The raccoon becomes raccoon, so my raccoon is always raccoon. Every raccoon I raccoon, and I feed raccoon again.
And I feed my knife again. Yeah. It's a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
Maybe you should try a red panda, perhaps?
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I don't think there's any metaphor at all.
I think she just really saw a raccoon last night.
I think this is what you did last night. You saw a raccoon, you fed it, you're like, oh, that was stupid, and you wanted to stab it.
Stupid rat. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them, that's what you did not do.
And sorry, mine was somehow inferior to yours?
I don't think she talked down about it too much.
Have you seen Nobuo-kun? I mean, have you seen him? He's gorgeous. My god, he almost looks like a girl. He's so damn cute. But you wanna rant about a fucking raccoon that was in your trash last night? Boring! Out of here!
Just throw it in her face. Crumple it up, throw it in her face. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. Yeah, they are. Have you seen this thing that you threw upon us? I was about to say thrust upon us, but that wasn't right. Yeah. I feel like everyone has a little something they like.
You're gonna
like
you're gonna wear these raccoon ears and this raccoon mask, and you're gonna wear those until you write something better.
That's kind of insulting, but I have a feeling that's somebody's kink.
How else do you think we're going to get better poetry out of you guys?
True.
You need to feel things, and the first thing you're going to feel is some humility and shame.
We're going to humiliate these girls by the end of this. Why?
Because you're too way on your fucking high horse to even be, compatible with anybody in this club. Now, anyway, back to that reference I was talking about.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. I'm going to have to look
First off, who are we going with?
We'll go with Sayori, I guess.
Okay. She was the one we wrote the poem for. Let's see how she likes it. It sucks.
Oh my goodness, I'm
This
wet.
is so good. So good.
I say those sometimes to get a reaction out of you, too.
It works every time because I'm never expecting it. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest.
Well, pretty much, it's about, I think it was, like, written in 1200 AD or something like that. And it was pretty much a lady-in-waiting and some other high official having crazy lesbian sex together, dildos and all.
Jesus Christ, what?
Yep. You wouldn't expect that in that kind of stuff, because when you think of, ancient literature, you think, oh, boring stuff, like, Odysseus, and they always talk about metaphors and all that. No, we get down to some pretty kinky action here in Japanese literature land. I don't know why we're not exploiting this more! Why do you think Okami was such a fantastic game? Because a lot of the stuff comes from actual Japanese literature!
That is true.
That is very true.
Especially the part where Amaterasu... Is that how you pronounce it? Amaterasu?
Amaterasu, yes.
That way she became a wolf and Orochi was a giant multi-headed snake.
Well, Orochi is a giant multi-headed snake.
Oh, okay.
That's accurate.
I was thinking of Susanoo, sorry. I was thinking of a bunch of different things.
Well, you should know that Susanoo and Amaterasu are siblings.
Really?
Yes, brother and sister.
From who?
From, I think Izanami, I think.
Okay, that makes sense. Is that the second bang they did? Izanami and Izanagi?
No, there's like a whole, kind of messed up...
I mean, they
Like,
made
that's
the four
all-
islands. What the hell did they make with the second?
I mean, that's all part of the Kojiki as well.
Hmm.
That's like different body parts would become different deities as they shape the lands. and
What?
all that. Oh, yeah.
Wow!
I mean, when Izanagi finds Izanami in hell, turns around and, turns on the lights, it's like, oh god, she's a rotting corpse and there are demons coming out of her rotted cooch.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I mean, I suppose it's better than anything we've cranked out in the U.S.
Again, that's over a millennium old, so... Can we really put our 2018...
I could actually see, you find a picture of, just a painting somebody did of the authors of these stories, and you could just see them going, woo!
Bet they're all drunk on rice wine all the time.
Exactly, yeah. Some sweet, sweet sake. Drink it all. Why don't we crack open some sake? We got beer here.
We do. We should... Want me to go get them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
Make this more interesting.
I'll be right back.
All right, and I'll just keep talking with Sayori. She really liked our poem, by the way.
Oh, I really liked it too.
Came straight from the heart. She loved it so much, she actually wanted to, hang it up on her wall. She absolutely adored it.
I hope it's next to her picture of Nobuo-kun.
Wait, she's going after him too?
Well,
That
hey.
bitch.
Well, hey, I've got some competition then.
All right. Oh, we're gonna have to fight for our love, I guess.
All right, well, let's drink to Nobuo-kun.
That's right. What's up, Nobuo senpai? Whatever. Yeah, we can make him older than us, sure.
He's a third year.
Woo! Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I heard?
That's pretty good.
He's in the top 10% of the nation.
Really?
Yeah.
In what? Literature?
Well, in just in school in general, he's very studious, and he's a good track runner, and I think he's even in the shogi club.
Shogi.
Mm-hmm.
So he's also a nerd as well as being very well read?
Do you know what shogi is?
I do. I do know what shogi is.
Okay, good.
It's basically Japan's version of either chess or checkers.
Kind of both.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, they're flat like checkers, but they move like chess pieces.
Mm-hmm. I like Happy the most. She's the happiest.
You ever played Chinese chess?
No.
That's interesting.
Is it akin to Chinese checkers?
No.
Very, very different?
It's more like a literal interpretation of chess.
Oh, yeah?
Like there's like a castle and a moat and everything, and there's like a king that is inside of this castle. And speaking of chess, I can't tell you how hard it is to find someone to play chess with.
I know!
Because whenever I castle with somebody, castling being where you move your king over 2 spaces and you bring your rook around behind it. Whenever I do that, I can't tell you how many times I go, you can't do that. It's castling. Castling, that's not a thing. It's like, yes, it is, dude.
Yeah, it is.
And don't even get me started on en passant.
All right,
Fuck.
we won't get you started. Instead, I'll read this lovely poem.
Go for it.
Bottles I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams.
This is better.
Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row.
No joke, I actually kind of like this.
My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day.
It's like Jack Proletsky mixed with Invader Zim.
Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them out from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head.
That was actually way better. That's actually pretty good. I would probably extend a bit more, so, maybe end on the happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, kind of bring it forward because, well, hey, they aren't smiling, but I am, something to sort of close it, like an ending stanza. This is still really good, though. Not bad, Sayuri. Not bad.
Good job. And actually, one of the things she talked to us about while we were talking about the poem is she's actually a fan of bittersweet. Which is interesting.
That is pretty much bittersweet right there.
Got it right there.
That's good because you got the yeah. Holy crap!
Holy crap! Sayuri, where did this come from?
Did you really write this? This is incredible. Way to go!
You did?
Wow.
Good girl.
Well, you've wrote the best poem so far. I mean, aside from my ode to Nobuo-kun.
Yes.
But I think Nobuo-kun would like this.
Yeah, he would, and we do too. So we have something in common. We can ask that to him when we actually go see him. Monica taught me a whole lot. Well, Monica's a miracle worker.
Way to go.
Good job, Monica. You worked with the worst, and somehow made the best.
You took shit and you turned it into chocolate. Oh.
Oh.
Like dark chocolate because it's bittersweet.
Oh, look at that.
See, that's metaphor, children.
That's right. That's exactly how you do metaphor. Thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Yes, you should. I feel like it's meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a
To
little bit
turn
better.
pungent shit into delicious chocolate, that is no small feat.
Mm-hmm. Keep it up, Sayuri. You did a great job. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Come on. Don't be nuts. Average life expectancy is about 86 in Japan, I think.
The average life expectancy in a high school simulator is about 18. 17, 16, 15.
Whoa,
14,
it's going down
13.
too much! Stop! They're getting younger! Quit it! Alright, who's next?
Let's talk to Monica. because
Monica, alright.
She did some good stuff to turn Sayuri into something that was actually pretty respectable.
Good job, Monica.
Yeah, what's she got? Blue. Very minimalistic, but it's thought involved.
I love it, I'll buy it!
I thought of a lot of blue things, that's for sure. So, I guess joke's on me.
Monica, a true god. Oh, how could we even compete to this? I don't think we can anymore. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yeah, I think what we got this past time was good enough. Yeah, I'll share with you.
Nobuo-kun, huh?
He sounds familiar. Isn't he in the class No. Makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Oh, look! Somebody who understands the mechanics of the game. No fooling? You and Sayuri are really good friends. Yep. Is those sorts of things in common?
Because
Well,
we like reading about BL comics and shit.
we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. She can write, I can't. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect.
Like how you're both fucking bitches.
Ooh, Monica!
That's
Kitty's got claws. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Aww. It ends up being more similar than you'd think. Really? You got all of that from what I wrote.
I just want Nobuo-kun's ass. That's it.
I mean, have you seen it, Monica?
It is shaped like a peach.
Perfect.
Firm in all the right ways.
But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. Yes, it does. You can tell she likes exploring with emotions and like happiness and sadness. Almost like bittersweet. Totally unexpected.
Sure, yeah.
And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little. Yeah, we should probably experiment next time instead of rapid firing. Well, it did come up with a funny result. I will give it that.
We got two different results. The first time it was really thought out. Second time it was from the heart, and I think we got a better reaction from the heart.
Yeah, I think we did. All right, so this is Monica's.
Wake me up inside.
I can't wake up.
Wake me up inside.
Save me. The colors thing won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. I don't get it.
Those were a bunch of words.
Even more abstract than your last one.
Yeah, those were words that didn't... They were just a bunch of words.
A bunch of meaningless words. Speaking of which, you use that word. Kind of things I've never really seen before, you don't say. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
Maybe we should have read it like death metal. It's like crying, screaming, piercing, ah! Slamming, slamming!
Load me! The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I thought longer lines would speak over the noise, to try and drown out the noise.
Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. No, really? Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. I can't read today. Or a conversation with the reader.
Well, what are you doing at a literature club, then?
No, that's right. I mean, I can read, just not very well. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. All right, you ready to learn?
I'm ready to learn.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision.
Yep.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Huh.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
It could be. I mean, you could save multiple drafts. You could save multiple drafts on Google Docs or in Word or whatever.
True.
And maybe if you try writing something that doesn't pan out, you can just go back to before you even decided to make that stupid decision. You can make it again.
That's true. So Natsuki is unfortunately last again, but man, it's all right. She's probably going to bash on our shit anyway.
We put up her blazer. She's fine.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Can't really say it's any better either.
Again, Natsuki, have you seen Nobuo-kun? Oh my god.
Face like a mirror.
His hair is kind of like yours, except minus the pigtails. It's gorgeous. It's feathered so beautifully.
It's a light blonde, with a little bit of brown in
it. I stood behind him in lunch one time, and I could smell his conditioner. Oh, man.
Whoa.
I just want to run my fingers through his perfectly his perfect hair. Just
perfectly manicured hair.
He's got good fingernails, too. Yes. He's got French tips, too. Very fashionable.
The guy's just perfect. Perfection straight up. And we're missing him. Oh, there he goes out the window!
Oh! Nobuo-kun! Nobuo-kun!
I wanted to confess to him, but I couldn't.
I hate to see him run off, but I love to watch him go.
Damn. Hot damn.
There's actually a manga that kind of deals with that. It's called Aikora, Love Collage.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this kid who, because he was so tortured, he grew up on shitty anime all his life. He has specific conditions for the perfect woman. He needs to have legs just like this. He needs to have eyes just like this. You know, hands like this, a neck like this, a nose line just like this. Specific parts to the ideal woman. The way an ass should be, the way the chest should be, etc., etc. And he moves into he moves into a dormitory where all these girls have the parts that he's looking for.
Oh my god!
And later on in the series, he meets this guy who has a crush on him.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't feel anything towards you, dude. It's kind of creepy. I don't like this. But it turns out he has the perfect ass.
Whoa!
So he's like, oh shit, that makes it awkward. And anyway.
Amy likes spiders. This is all you.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. It's not my favorite anymore. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythms of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's not why I'm friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends, so I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her.
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone.
Hell yeah, Natsuki, speaking my language.
Natsuki is a bit of a gossip, and she's a bitch. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Jesus Christ. I think you peaked there. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, good luck editing that one to something that sounds...
God damn it.
Poetry's hard.
I don't think so.
That's why I'm not a poet.
Well, she's explaining that, yeah, yesterday's was a little short, so I decided to extend it out a bit. And, the message is very straightforward.
Well, for the record, I like that. Again, it's kind of like a Jack Perlitsky type thing, because he was a very direct kind of style, too. But there was a bit of a sing-songiness to it. And that has some repetition, so there's, like, a recurring theme that holds from stanza to stanza. It's a little bit mean-spirited, certainly, but, yeah. I hope you're using you're not using someone's actual name. Yeah, it's about Nobuo-kun. You bitch!
Callous whore!
You don't talk about Nobuo-kun that way. So what if he likes spiders? Maybe he wants to be an entomologist when he grows up and he wants to know about arachnids, huh? You ever think about that?
Fucking... You can cut that out if you want to.
Whoa! Nobuo wouldn't appreciate that.
You wouldn't appreciate the word? You can cut that out too.
It wasn't anything bad. He just said cunt.
God damn it. What about Yuri? What? Said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. People shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Why not?
Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies.
I'll just kiss her.
Kiss her, you fool. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Fucking baka. Wait, what?
Why do people use baka all the time?
Baka.
You know what's better than baka?
Asshole.
Aho.
Aho?
Ahoda.
What does that mean?
Asshole.
Okay, I was right.
Baka sounds like a child. Aho makes you sound like a yakuza. Like,
Aho.
Mate omae wa. Ahoda. Ahoda.
Okay, that's pretty good. It's got some gruffness to it. I like it better than baka.
Well, you gotta be gruff when you're a yakuza. You gotta be like, it's like, what do you think you're doing? Don't fucking pass me around here, you son of a bitch!
That was pretty good. Are you secretly a Yakuza member?
Shh. Why do you think I always wear shirts around you?
Are you secretly a member of Doki Doki Literature Club? I want to make sure people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. I will.